Hello guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Val. If you're new here, my name is Valerie and this is my channel. We talk about, like, I do sit downs mostly, and I talk about life and everything that I've passed through, what interests me, whatever will interest you. That's what I talk about. So welcome to my channel. Like, share, subscribe to this video, to every video we make, so that we continue growing there channel or the group or the community. So guys, in today's video we are going to talk about something that I've been doing. I've been reading this book. It's called The Parenting Matrix. So this book was written by my former deputy principal and his wife, Mr. Patrick Anyembe and Madam Evelyn. So most definitely, by reading the heading or the cover of the book, The Parenting Matrix, it deals with young parents or parenting a child, and how to go through with like such a thing. So I'm going to talk about the first and the second chapter that I've read most definitely, and it has given me a lot of interest, but I've not finished reading the second part, the second chapter, but I'm heading there. I started reading it like yesterday, but I had some things to do, some work to do. I work, so when I'm free I do read it. And I wanted to talk about the book Parenting Matrix. So come along and listen to what the book says. If you're interested, please contact me. I'll be leaving my contact so that when you want the book, let's contact the authors. We forward it to you at 500 bob, only 500 shillings, and you can get it through the author. I talked to the author and he told me that the books are available. He is available to deliver the books, and so number one, in the first chapter the book talks about childbirth. Like, so I was saying, in the first chapter the book talks about childbirth. Like, you remember during the old days, in the 80's, in the 70's, in the 50's, our parents, our great grandparents, our great grandparents used to give birth countless times. People would be having 10 children, people would be having 11, some would be having 30. Like, I've seen Akuku Danger. People from Kenya, you know the man, the famous person, Akuku Danger. The Akuku Danger. He had almost more than 50 kids. So the first chapter talks about giving birth, marriage, and the kind of spouse you choose. Like, you don't, nowadays people say love is blind, but you choose somebody that you know your child, you wish your child to emulate the character. And in the society today, people are choosing their spouse or their partners with looking at the character of the partner, knowing that the child may exhibit, like, taking the character of the spouse. So during the days, I used to hear, by the way, it is written in the book, that during the days in the 50's, 80's, 60's, and so on, there was no choosing a partner. The partner chooses you, and you are grabbed from wherever you are coming from. They grab you by force, take you to the house without your consent, stay there. Bride price is paid. After the bride price is paid, you are a wife, whether you like it or not. But with the society today, you choose the man of your like and you stay, or you get married and life continues. And another thing is that during the old days, people used to give birth not knowing how the kids will eat, how the kids will school, how the kids will be cared for what will be cared for during medication. But now the society is with the life with like the economy at stake. People are looking at, when I give birth, how many children do I want, at what level should I add another child, and people are minding so much. So guys, as I was saying, in the society today, who would like to like in who would love to give birth, like who would love to give birth to 10 kids? How are you going to sustain your kids? So like nowadays people give birth knowing that I'm going to sustain this kid with my financial status. I have this money to sustain this amount of kids. You don't just give birth anyhow. So in that book, The Parenting Matrix, it talks about the society today and the society during those days, giving birth, how people used to give birth during those days, how people are giving birth during this day or during this generation, like in the 21st century generation, what people used to think of marriage during those days, what people think of marriage in the society today. And I like that thought because it's very much true. You cannot give birth to 10 kids right now if you are financially low, saying that every kid comes with his own plate or blessing. No, that mentality, I think it's there, but you know, the book says that some people are different. You might be poor, toil so hard, work so hard, but still remain poor. There are some people who are just there, but they are rich anyhow, anyway. Yeah, and we'll talk about part 2 in the next video. Bye. Peace.